Hello everybody, and welcome to Doom, the BFG Edition. Just picked up adrenaline to reload my gun. Yep, whatever ammo that was. Gosh, dang it! Freaking seriously. So many enemies. Well, that doesn't look healthy. Oh shoot. Why me? Why me? Honestly, if this was difficult, that'd be one thing, but it's more artificial difficulty, but not in like the sense that it's difficult. More like they artificially attempted to make it difficult by just giving you like a bajillion monsters and not actually giving you difficult enemies, which honestly kind of ended up producing the opposite result. It didn't make it difficult, it just made it tedious. Like, I feel like killing these enemies right now is mostly a chore because they're really not threatening. They come at like one at a time. I mean, Doom 2 sent like 15 enemies at you all at once. And you are like running around trying to figure out how to survive. This one's just like, oh, here's one enemy. Oh, here's another enemy. And then after you kill like 4 enemies, then it spawns in like 4 more. Instead of there being like, it's just a bunch of enemies on the screen. It spawns them in like slowly. It's kind of nice. Decon system chamber. Storage chamber. No real storage. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, this has been difficult. Been noticing my health is constantly going low. But at the same time, like, my armor's not changing. Which is kind of another thing. Like, it's difficult because my health is dropping really quickly. But my armor is not, like, getting touched at all. Scan for active pads. So it's really a question of what is this supposed to be doing? Like, really?
Pad 3.
Let's go into storage. There's something cool in the storage. Saving content. I don't think I was supposed to go in here first. If I wanted to get anywhere. Because it did this autosave thing. That does not look healthy at all. I'm sorry, but that really... Like, what are you? Like, what? That just... It doesn't look healthy for you, bud. You got, like, something growing through a door. I can't imagine that feels good. Like, even the revenants are kind of less than threatening now. Which really feels weird and shouldn't really be a thing. Yay, Skype noises. My friend just got on and saw a message I sent him like an hour or two ago. It's like, what is this? One Revenant? I mean, come on. Hello. Like, the difficulty comes when they get close to you and they're just like shredding you apart. You know? That's when it gets like actually difficult. But when they're ranged like this, and I know I'm not playing on that hard of a difficulty. Maybe I am just used to, you know, playing Doom on, you know, ultra violence. So maybe it would be different if I was playing on a higher difficulty setting. But okay. They just spawn there. Right in front of my face. Only highly awkward. There's a lot of decom chambers around here.
Primary system failure. System shut down. Backup systems online.
Stop him!
Oh, hi. I thought you went to hell, Betruger. He's like, I have the soul cube with me in hell. And you're not even in hell. What the heck? What the hell? You're not even in hell. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. Like, look at this. Like, 5 monsters all at once here. I'm actually like having to circle straight. Not like die. Although now difficulty comes not from the thing, but because... Where did he teleport to?
Exit? Pad 1 selected.
I guess exit makes sense. Well, let's save the game before we jump on through. Jumping on through.
Making progress, Marine? Your journey is futile. You will die, and your soul will be mine.
Yeah, I would say this is where I was supposed to go. Seems like every time I've jumped through that thing, I've jumped through exactly the way I was supposed to.
You will never
cool.
find the thing you seek. It is trapped in hell forever.
Now this is where it gets fun. Because now we're in Delta Labs 4. Which is probably the shortest portion of the game. Suffer. Succumb. Suffer. Die. And this is probably the shortest section of the game. Really barely anything to this. But it leads to... Yeah, here it is. This is the end of Delta Labs 4. Like I said, probably the shortest section in the entire thing. Wow, you're you have a slight problem there, buddy. Locker 104579. 579. I will take some armor and stuff. No idea if these are like shells. Still not. That plasma gun. Oh, the rockets. Oh. Okay. The rockets. That's why I can't pick them up. I barely ever use the rockets. Speaking of rockets, we're probably going to want them. Also, we're definitely going to want to save right here. Because it's time for a boss fight. Probably one of the most intense boss fights in the game.
You cannot escape.
Oh boy. Remember that thing's head from the last episode? Yeah. There's two of them. No! Excuse me while I run away and then just sit here and blast you all with rockets. If I can get enough space. You run away! Really, you would think rockets would be a lot more deadly than they are. Oh crap. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. I ran out of breath. So you say. Well, one way to find out if we'll find the thing that we seek. I mean, I don't even know what we're looking for. I mean, I guess we're looking for the soul cube? Really? Like, what? I don't know. So, yeah. Welcome to hell, everybody. Literally, we're in hell. So, you can see this wonderful, massive skull creature thing over there. And this wonderful, massive skull creature thing over here. And these wonderful little nasty creature things here. And the screaming and the howling. Yeah. Oh dear. We've been caged. Oh shoot! Want me in a cage and then just completely get rid of the cage. The point to the cage was what exactly? Welp! There was no ground there. Let's not die by falling down. Yeah, this is hell. Welcome to probably one of the hardest portions of the game. Extremely limited ammo. I've actually never gotten through here without cheat codes because of the extremely limited ammo. You have to be really, really careful with what you're using in this place. Make sure that you're getting your shots off like perfect every time. At the moment, I am in fact utterly failing now. They should be a lot better than they currently are. Whew! That's close. But yeah, we are in hell. This is Dr. Petruger's domain. He has complete and utter control here. For some reason, I would assume that, you know, the Satan, the devil, I assume he would be the one in control. But for some odd reason, Betruger is. I mean, I don't quite understand it. Why is a human in control here? Oh yeah! One of these Hell Knights. And us without either a BFG or a rocket launcher. That's us with very limited weaponry. But hey, shotguns work, right? Share rooms! Get out of here. Put cherub for good things. Like, aren't they like a symbol of love or something? Why are they demons? Why are they here? Why are they killing me? Oh yeah, we got a chainsaw. I may have been meant to pick that up beforehand. Probably to, you know, utilize in the fight against that, the dude. I don't know if that was available beforehand. That didn't sound good. Oh my. I think these are different versions of the enemies because they're like discolored. You know how some games use like coloration to tell you the difference between certain enemies? And here, like, they're the same creature, but they're like a lower level. Because, you know, you have no weaponry at the moment. And that's wonderful. Pleasant, isn't it? Pleasant place. It's just souls screaming and flailing upwards for eternity. It's great, isn't it? No, it's hell. It's meant to be, you know, utterly and completely terrifying. So probably would not be a bad idea to save on occasion while we're in here. Our current location is unidentified. Some kind of cage here. Or a fence. I'm not sure what it's meant to be. Cage or a fence. Devil. It's weird. I know. That's his cage. Well, maybe I was supposed to, like, tell you that Petruger was in control because they, like, literally sealed the devil away or something? Alright, listen up. Really? And had I just dealt that much damage to him already? When I get over the chainsaw, he just instantly dies or something? Or? Hitting him with this thing is kind of confusing sometimes. Oh my. Charge in! That hurts. Either the chainsaw is ridiculously overpowered, or that guy just didn't have much health left after all that. Oh boy.
Death will not be your end. Your soul will burn in hell forever.
Oh. Okay. I guess it healed me. That seems a little odd that the game just healed me out of nowhere, but okay. It's just like my health went up to 100 out of nowhere. I don't know what's going on. Do I have to pick up the berserk thing? Because I'd really rather not. Yeah, of course I do. It's just, I mean, every time one of these berserk things has showed up, of course I've had to pick it up. So why wouldn't I now? I get to sit here and scream in pain and agony if I go to death and being in hell. Utterly and completely insane. I literally can't see anything. I don't like the berserk thing because I feel like I can't see anything during it. Okay, we're not berserk anymore. So I need you to die. Then switch to this, so I can shoot this dude. Because this worked so well last time, it actually did. Oh shoot. I love the shotgun. It really feels like the shotgun is the most powerful weapon. Because it seems like the shotgun just has like a set amount of damage. Like, bang! Okay, really, that should only take like one shot, but whatever. But like, you can shoot an enemy with a shotgun, and like they take the amount of damage that the shotgun deals, as opposed to like taking less damage because it's like plasma or something. However that works. I'm sure there's some thing like, you know, piercing damage deal more damage, and so, you know, the shotgun shoots off a whole bunch of piercing pellets. Like, it has high armor, and so you just like shoot it, and it has like, you know, you deal piercing damage, which is like vulnerable to or something. D&D like that. You know, creature's vulnerable to a certain type of damage, so of course you're going to utilize that type of damage against it. I just don't understand it. I guess shotguns are like a piercing damage. I guess that makes sense. Plasma's like plasma damage. Which it seems that most enemies are pretty resilient, if not immune to I mean, not immune, but pretty resilient too. One thing from Simon something. Simon Garlic. Still separated from team. Expedition expectations, dimensional uniqueness. Let's call it the Hercules Complex. Being timed somewhat constantly without need for rest. Some have called it the Hercules Complex. Alright, I think in the next episode we will head through this massive freaking nasty looking soul door. The massive skull above it. That's pleasant. So if you've been enjoying, feel free to subscribe. And leave a like. I see a lot of YouTubers do like, hey, let's try to reach so many likes. I mean, I don't know. Do you think that would be interesting to try and set like goals? I've never really had a thought on that. Anyway, if you're new, please feel free to subscribe. Please feel free to leave a like. I can talk, really. And check out my Patreon, and I will see everybody next time. Keep calm and pony on, everybody.